Okay, so I just saw like some of my really old videos on my Minecraft Let's Play video channel, my Minecraft Let's Play series, and on those really old videos, I have a totally different skin from what I have for the rest of the show. Like in season 1, 2, and part 3, I have a totally different skin from what I have later in the show. And I did not realize that until just now. Back then, I didn't really have a story. Like now, ever since season 5 came out, I've made a story for the show. And originally I didn't have a story, but now I do. So back then I didn't really care that I had a face cam on back in season 2 and part of season 3, I believe. And I didn't care that I had different skin. But now that I made it a show with canonicities and plot points, the fact that I had my face came on, and the fact that you see a different skin in season 1, 2, and I think part 3, totally ruins the whole series. So, I need to say that I made a video a while back clarifying the face cam thing, which I said in that video, the face cam is not canon. It's just, when you see the face cam, ignore it. Act like it's not there. It's not meant to be there. One day maybe I'll take the video and edit and hide and put some black marker over the face cam so you can't see it, and we upload it, so calling it the deluxe edition or something like that, or we upload it, something like that. Maybe I'll do that in the future, but I can never, and I could do that, but one thing I cannot do is change the skin I was using in the first some seasons. So I'm just going to go ahead and clarify. Whenever you see me use that skin, that is not... I know, this is very confusing, but just ignore the skin that I have. It's not canon. What I meant to have is the purple bearded skin guy. The skin that I had is a character that will be in the series in season 10. Right now, we're about to hit season 8, which is coming out later this year. But this character that I was using the skin of wasn't meant to be in the show until season 10, and I was using his skin. So, mistake? Yeah, big mistake there. That's just my mistake. Face cam is a mistake. Him being there is a mistake. Just act like that stuff's not canon the same, but it's there. It's gotta be canon, or else it doesn't make sense. Just think of Ninjago. Think of sometimes how there'd be animation glitches where the characters would have the wrong voices or they would have the wrong clothes on. That's not canon. That's an animation mistake. That's not canon. You just ignore that mistake and act like they had on the right clothes. That's what I'm saying to do when you see those early episodes. To look at the mistakes I made with the different skin, the face cam there, and act like it's not. Act like the face cam's not there and act like my skin is the regular skin. Is the skin I've been using recently. Act like that. Because if you don't, then that will make the story very confusing. So act like it's not there. Yeah. So the first scam from seasons 2 through 3, part 3, I think. Not canon. Just ignore it. The skin I had through seasons 1 through, I think, also part 3. Not canon. Just pretend like I had the normal skin on. And if you do that, as far as I'm aware, the show actually works. Because those two things are mistakes I made that I didn't. They weren't at the time. They weren't mistakes, but now they are. So just ignore them, and the story will make so much more sense. If you don't, there's gonna be a lot of plot holes that I don't know how I would fill in. I could say that season 1 isn't canon, but then where did the house come from? I just want to make it. And at the same time, it makes season 2 not canon, and part of season 3 not canon. You see how that wouldn't work? That would ruin the show. So just pretend like things aren't the way they seem. Now I know what you're thinking, but you switch from creative mode to survival mode sometimes. This is Minecraft. Okay? My character has a purple beard. But he did not die. He did not die that beard. He's got green hair that he never died. This is just me, or well, actually, no, the green hair is died. That is died, but the beard is not died. So, I think it's safe to say that he is not applying physics. Let's just assume that normally he has the ability to fly at some points. Like, big question now that I have to thought about is, how do I explain changing from creative mode to survival mode? How do I explain that in the story? I can. Titan 4 is not this me. It's not the me talking to you right now. It's a different entity. So, but the guy that is meant to appear in season 10, the guy that I accidentally was using the skin of, is me. Is the me talking to you right now. You know, what I'm saying may not make sense, but it will. It will. Just wait until season 16. It will all make sense then. But, yeah, I got up to 22 seasons planned. 22. And we're just about to reach season 8. I got a lot planned. If we stay on the schedule that I think we're going to stay, this season 22 won't come out until the year 2024. But after season 8's upload, which is the only thing holding me back from the series, right now we're uploading almost daily, but season 8, having to wait until the Caves and Cliffs update comes out, is holding me back. I am planning to make a third movie, though. It's crazy, I made a second movie in between, now I'm making a third movie in between. What's next? A fourth movie? Third movie is, special. It's cool. It's, gonna be special. I'm not gonna reveal what it's about. You can find out. No trailer. Of course, none of them really had trailers, but Season 4 didn't have a trailer, but it had a teaser. I think Season 6 also had a teaser, but I'm not positive on that. It had a teaser on TikTok. On TikTok, Season 6 had a teaser. But on YouTube, Season 4 is the only season with a teaser. But it won't even have a teaser. I know what you're saying, but Season 8 is kind of teased. Because all the seasons were kind of teased because you made that video where you showed all the posters, but that wasn't supposed to be a teaser. So it's not. But yeah. So that's why that doesn't work. That's why the skin can't be the skin, because he's not me. He's not me talking to you right now. The guy that's introduced in season 10 is. So you just ignore the face cam, ignore the wrong skin, and how does he go from creative mode to survival mode? Let's just say time. And I know you're thinking, that makes no sense and does not solve our questions. The time question will be solved in season 16. Season 16. There we go. Now I'm pointing at the camera. I was pointing down here. You can't see my finger. It will be explained. Because it doesn't really make sense. You're thinking, how can you go from creative to survival mode if in Control Freak can't? Will your killer be able to go? No, you will not. But then how does he? Time dispersion. That may not make sense now, but once you get to season 16, it makes so much more sense. You're saying, when is season 16 coming out? At this point, it's probably coming out in the year 2022, but I don't know for a fact. It could come out actually this year. So could season 22. It depends on how often I release seasons after season 8. Because the only reason why season 8 is taking so long is because I gotta wait to film until the Caves and Cliffs update comes out. So that's why. It wouldn't have been a problem if season 7 was like a normal season. Like, season 1, 8 episodes. Longest season I have had yet. Second longest was season 3. It came close. It came to 6 episodes. Season 2 only had 2 episodes. It was meant to have 3. And the third was meant to be the finale. Whereas episode 2 was meant to be episode 3. What was originally episode 2 is a lost episode, is what I like to call it, lost episode. It was accidentally messed it up in editing, and I decided to delete it. That's why I made up that whole backstory in season 2. I saw episode 2. That's why you never see in Control Freak and me defeating the Ender. Not me, sorry. I keep on saying me. In Control Freak, in Titan Show 4, defeating the Ender Dragon. That's why you never see it. Because it was a lost episode. So, yeah, but then, like I said, season 3, 6 episodes. Season 4 had 3 episodes. So most seasons have like 3 episodes. Season 5, I think also had 3 episodes, maybe 4. Season 6 was a biggie. It had, I think, 5 episodes. I'm positive it's around the same number, so it's not really that biggie. I don't know why I said biggie. Well, season 7 was the shortest season yet. It had 1 episode. That's right, 1. So short you could just call it a special even, but it's not. It's a season. Just 1 episode though. 1. I actually was planning to have 2 episodes, but the first episode that I originally filmed, when I did it all, I realized I wasn't filming the whole time. I thought I was, but I wasn't. Yay. So that was a mistake on my part, so that's why it only turned out having 1 episode. Yeah. Originally it was meant to be one of the longer seasons. Like maybe longer than season 1, surprisingly. But I kind of watched the season. I kind of watched it, so... And you can tell by the lack of music in the episode. Every episode... Well... Not season 8. Season 8 episodes probably won't have music now that I have in-game audio. Internal audio with screen recording. They used to have that, so I had to add in music. So, every season had music. Every episode had music in the background. But season 7 didn't. It was soundless. It had no sound. Nothing. Zilch. So, it was just kind of weird watching an episode with no sound. No internal sound, because they couldn't have internal sound. And no my sound. And no... It's weird. Now you're saying, what about your voice that you do have some episodes? Is that canon? Yes, that is canon. Because I also do In Control Freak's voice. Which is not the voice at all. In Control Freak is based off my cousin Jacob. And even in the show, his real name is Jacob. I would feel that. So, I do both of their voices. But technically, Jacob should do his own character's voice, but he doesn't, because I can't get him around in the time to... I don't see him enough to be able to... I see him lots, but when I do see him, we'll usually have other people around, so we can't film his voice doing the voiceovers. So I sometimes do both. So yeah, my voice is canon. Just imagine us having the same voice for some reason, and it doesn't make sense. But what was I about to say? I don't know what I was saying. Episode 3 of what? But I forget I said that. So yeah, face not canon. Face cam not canon. Skin, act like it's not there. Act like it's a totally different skin. Voice, canon. The ability to switch from survival and creative mode. Basically saying not creative mode, but able to fly. The invincibility thing. I don't remember if I ever used it or not. If I do, then is the same reason for the flying. But if I don't, then just act like the flying thing. Does that like the visibility thing never happens. The act of commands. That's one thing we can do in the Minecraft world. We can create commands. Saying, well, then you can just teleport yourself home. I don't know coordinates. So I couldn't in a lot of things. So you're saying commands? But act like commands are... Act like a command is Siri. And you're saying the TP thing? Act like there's a time skip that you don't get to see. You get canon, I think. Okay, here's what I'm canonizing. Face cam, not canon. Voice, canon. Wrong skin, not canon. Just act like it's the normal skin that I usually use. Ability to fly and maybe invincibility, canon. All explained in season 16. The command thing, canon. Just act like it's Alex. I'm not gonna say the name because my Amazon device is actually not far from me, and I'm afraid if I say the actual name of the talking device, it's gonna turn on. So Alex, let's just call it Alex, and Celia. For my phone, Celia, because I'm not gonna get the actual. Someone just called me on one of my videos, but so I'm not saying the actual name. But yeah, but Celia, that's what I'm going to be calling it. I know that's a thing in your body, but Celia. Celia is the voice thing on our phone. I'm not going to call it by its actual name because then it's a cartoon. But yeah, act like that's what the command thing is. But it's like I asked her for directions, either Celia or Alex. Now, what about the TPing? Just act like there's a time skip in between each TP. Meaning that you don't get, like, I just skipped and cut and pretend like you don't see me TP. It's not me TPing, but it's like a time skip that you don't get to see. To pretend like that. That's the canonicity of Michael Let's Play. This is the second one I've made. I'll make a third. There's some more confusion.